You know, I was wondering how the crowd was going to react given the fact that all of the NA teams got bounced in the first day, and not just...
Wasn't the case. They fall to pieces in trying to over-aggress, and as a result of that, Maybe pulls out an incredible clutch.
Your only chance of getting out of that situation is pick your gunfight that you think you're going to win, and that's exactly what we saw. We saw him immediately challenge Cool Vibes, take down Karzeka, and he knows that the other two were pressuring from Aquarium. That's all the information in the world that he needs. Isolates those two gunfights in a hell of a round from Meepy.
So into round number 2 we are going to go.
You know, I was wondering how the crowd was going to react given the fact that all of the NA teams got bounced in the first day, and not just that, but the more popular NA teams, some of them didn't even make it out of the group stages, though I would say that popularity is obviously a concept that is not just, is not foreign to us. That line for TSM today at the meet and greet, oh boy, that was
incredible.
That's actually the first time I've seen a line stop because there's a staircase and then start. Even though it was, even though we had a limited OT on map number 1, it wasn't the fastest. There you go, joystick. Oh, okay. How does he do it? Kanto, Raketti, and Gogafall. This is a huge breath of fresh air for Empire.
Empire's timing much better in this round so far, but it's going to get a little bit worse as Scyther gets picked off by Pengu. It's a good job to Pengu to bring it back somewhat, though not entirely.
Joystick got that kill on his very final bullet. So a bit of good luck and good aim on his side of things. There's another for Joystick, trying his best to outdo Kanto Raketti in the previous round. Additionally, one of the first kills for Team Empire came onto the Heart Breacher. How about a fourth? Takes down Fabi, and all right, and an ace! What the hell, Joystick?
Actually going to be Fonkers playing over inside of offices at Silhouette, just a little bit off, but Farrell actually does fall, and that's going to be a quick 2-piece of limb balls on half wall, and they have all the map pressure in the world. Air jabs down. Empire looking to take the lead once again after finding the very first round, but then it quickly got whisked away from Team Secret. A quick knockdown, those air jabs so powerful. Meekby, a quick death, and Fonkers will fall. Team Empire with a flawless round.
Well, Dan couldn't get it done on round number 1, but Joystick's working out that way.
Always does, doesn't it?
Really epic matchup, so he's end up going down that way.
It really does. Secret, though, looking almost unmatched on Coastline. Incredible stuff coming out on Roam Isolation, especially picking up those early kills. A great utility use there from Farrell. It only takes 2 seconds for one of those air jabs to activate, and once it's activated, it'll immediately pop off. So, as we talked about earlier, it's making it a lot easier to claim those kills. Farrell, a little bit of a missed shot with the 44 mag, but it's okay. That's scope. A lot of people's favorites in the entire
easier attack rounds here.
Well, that's the thing, because without these walls getting opened up for fours, they're all amassing on balconies, and there is sitting ducks for Uno. There goes Rask on the pulse. Uno still firing in through these windows. He's got 2 more to find, and he knows it with the heartbeat sensor. He'll enter in towards the window. Both be spotted, and now I think that's Pengu who's going to try and take a swing at him. A Nitro Cell being prepped here, being launched out by Uno, and saying goodbye to the both! WTG and Shockwave are done for! Finally opening up a construct.
In the attacker's favor, then Empire is sitting pretty on this map. But, of course, that would only be their second in the series, and well, they're going to need 3 to win it outright. After this, we will certainly be going to map number 4, and that will be, as you mentioned earlier,
No.
Coastline.
No.
Yep.
No, don't cheer!
It's happening. It's right after this, guys. And we're definitely going to go there. The only question is...
In fact, as Doc, there's a clip, a very famous clip from Shroud as Chai takes down Godly, of him destroying the old C9 roster, the one with Goddess and everyone on it, on Oregon on Ranked. He got a really nice 3K, so we'll see if he's able to recreate any of that with the Doc play right now. It seems like he's poised pretty deep inside of sight. He's actually inside of Freezer. They're battling Flank, but Flank's going to drop off inside of Laundry. Doesn't look like Chai wants to follow. Flank rotating back to White Stairs. Still have to worry about the man on New drop as well as one, I believe, Christmas. The smoke's now going down from the Capitale as Coconut Bro will drop and begins to plant. Shroud trying to take the duel with Cross as Chai actually takes down Flanked. Cross though to take down Macy J. And all of a sudden we have an equal bout. One falls as, oh my God, Shroud on an equal trade here. But
Bring it back, and that's going to be the Rowdy Shroud. He's keeping their edge in this game now.
continue. So just a little bit more of awareness, and Leon's definitely going to be aware as Shepard will fall, and he actually gets right up on the double window. This is a extremely powerful position that we see most teams allocate themselves towards. It's just going to be a man on a drone. He sees him behind the tissue box. Obviously, tissue box is not bulletproof.
Cover me, reloading!
Quite the case. So Shepard will be lost in the early round. The utility that goes with Mozzie now gone along with that, along with the first minute or so on the clock now. The rest of Secret, they'll start their push back in from the off.
Part of why I think Empire are taking full control of these rounds. If the attackers are trying to pressure you in Cocktail on a roam, and they linger in Piano for 2 minutes, they've opened up back bar storage, but they just, 2 minutes, they're just chilling. They barely push up to bar. You manage to take that guy out, as you see Scyther do right here. You have freedom of movement, and you know where you need to peek, because the attack, the push is clearly coming in from the top floor. When you're in that kind of situation that Scyther...
Now stun dumping the room to try and get anything in on Shepard. Scyther with a quick shot, no, not going to make any contact. And the Yokai drones with the echo shots do come through. Shepard will lock down Fonkers. It's all up to Farrell left. He does have that low mag capacity ARX, so there's going to need a lot of magic, a lot of finesse on this one, but it's a quick shotgun shot from Shepard to bring this one round closer to overtime.
Empire came very, very close, but still managed to close it out at the end of the day, as finally their aggressive moves in the early round, which have been punished for the last 3-4 rounds in a row now by Team Secret, works out well for them. Dan, along with Joystick, able to strike.
It wasn't even really that. Like, they had the aggressive plays that they had before, but this time they just pushed it up to 11. They were already at 10. They were already pressuring all of the rooms that they wanted every single time. It's something that you will always see from Team Empire. They do the same thing over and over again. But somehow they find a way with those minor adjustments to make things work.
And so,
You getting coastline flashbacks yet?
I am starting to get...
You ready to cast this map for the next hour?
It's happening. Again, a quick reminder on that particular kill. He sees something completely different. Again, if you've ever done it before, you'll know what I'm talking about. Yes, I am getting coastline flashbacks. It is certainly, and I'm actually excited for it, because I remember during that final, I was still ready to go, man. I was still ready to cast some more matches, and it ended.
Farrell, a great start, or excuse me, Fonker's a great start from him. We're gonna have to see him fall back though. He's very, very low. You'll see a nice little replay of those kills once again. It's all going very quiet across the map right now. Neither team taking any huge risks. Dan, though, trying to line up something to work with, but no, Fonker's clean.
With Shepard still in a great spot to hold it. Pengu's successful though. Confidence really bleeding through as he positions himself inside of A. He might get a good angle, but no, Shepard's aware, and he repositions. Pengu now actually in a good position to clutch, all things considered. He has 30 seconds, and he can go for an attempted plant. Shepard's slow on the retake. He finally goes for the push, but it's too late. Post-plant now. Things looking better for Pengu. Karzeka and Shepard need to meet up or play the crossfire. C4 used to open up a castle barricade by the front door. That'll give more angles to Shepard, and Pengu's well aware, but he comes off at the perfect moment, allowing Shepard to get the better angle as he peeks towards front door. Pengu's still alive though, and we're near half the diffuser duration. Karzeka going for the long angle peek, but he doesn't know where his enemy is, and he's just spraying into the wind. Shepard goes for a rush, eats a lot of damage, but doesn't lose the fight just yet. Pengu alive, but he only gets one. Can he get the second? He's so close, he runs back. The diffuser's low on time. Karzeka's gotta go, but...
The sites with maybe 1 or 2 players out in the open looking to catch these guys.
Team Empire still working down the checklist, and you're going to be seeing it time and time again because, again, they do the same thing over and over until it works. Drone play now coming in for Empire, recognizing out that Maestro Limbs is sitting behind the half wall. Air jab, though, as Joystick picks up 2! Meepy and Fonkers fall! It's all up to Limbs, and Joystick gets him 2! He crosses Sandwich! Joystick with a shake and a move, able to isolate out.
And how maybe the things online haven't changed. Rask, a free kill as he's on the objective. Okay, no one's noticing the vault in from kitchen window. Another one retreating back, cut down mercilessly by the 552 Commando, and everyone from 4 is now storming the gates of the objective. Uno retreating in the hallway, coming through the rotate. WTG with another one. Uno stands no chance. Fabian left alive now in a 1v5. Drops it to a 1v4 after eliminating Kama. WTG low on health as he's trying to get the plant down. No Echo Drone up in sight, and holding the angle once again is Rask.
Now we're left with just Meepy and Fonkers. Meepy on the site. Fonkers was roaming upstairs, yep, and he still is, or excuse me, he's moved downstairs now, but he's still on that side of the building over towards office. Gonna be trying to hold on to his control here and eventually work his way back to help out the team. He can take an off angle, but it won't work. Fonkers gets picked by Dan, and then he finishes it up with one final kill. Dan is on absolute fire right now as he affirms that 4-2 lead for his team at the end of the half.
It's just truly incredible how at almost every single cross, Empire is able to shut down.
We got to highlight his play downstairs. The fact that he not only managed to deny the bandit trick, but then follow that up with this nade right here. Karzeka, I believe, was, no, not down. He was just prone. So having him eliminated was fantastic. Big thing, though, is that Empire didn't put any barbed wire on the cache stairs, which allowed for that double kill that Uno then got as he pushed up those cache stairs. Not only no barbed wire, no lesion traps, no player just holding cache stairs. I mean, there were a lot of...
Any presence does come in, but they are going to drone him out. More than likely now recognizing out that Shepard is indeed the only person on site. They've established a lot of long angles, but Shepard's going to win it anyways. What? And he does it again! Meepy falls! Team Empire trying to push this all the way! Farrell gets aggressive through bathroom, shuts down Shepard. They do have that map control now that they need, but they don't have the diffuser, and Dan's already rotated back. Another EE1D rings out. Team Secret still down man advantage. Leon will fall as Scyther will put him to his grave.
Won't be able to hit the site, which is really important.
Drone him again for good measure as Dan was detected by the EOD. He's got some covering fire from Joystick on White Stairs, and you know how good Joystick plays in that spot, especially with the carbine in hand. But I don't think they are aware that Joystick's there. Fabian wins the fight, goes for two, he ties them both together. He'll trudge on forward looking for more, and he finds a third. Who else is in his line of sight? It's Karzeka, but Kanto will sweep up, and G2 puts them. How great Shepard looked as well. And Shepard isn't somebody who's topping the scoreboard in almost any Empire matchup. That's not his role, that's not his job, that's not his duty. But so far, through every single match of this tournament, Shepard has been outstanding. His initiative and his effort falls just short because of how good of a play that was from Pengu. And man, what a motivator that must be for G2. What a heartbreak that must be for Empire. And now that we move and switch sides, G2 might have the wind at their back for the remainder of this matchup. Round 7, G2's first defense, and we'll go upstairs to Armory.
Karzeka going for the long angle peek, but he doesn't know where his enemy is, and he's just spraying into the wind. Shepard goes for a rush, eats a lot of damage, but doesn't lose the fight just yet. Pengu alive, but he only gets one. Can he get the second? He's so close, he runs back. The diffuser's low on time. Karzeka's gotta go, but Pengu! An insane clutch! The plant and the perfect post-plant positioning! We're aware.
Karzeka let 2 G2 players skate by as well. So obviously there's an intended strategy here for him to hide deeper inside a site. And now it looks like he's on cams. He'll get off for the time being. Shepard vulnerable inside of ventilation. The UMP is not a gun you want taking multiple fights, but he's gonna get a kill with it anyway as Karzeka's gone. It's a 1v1 as Goga is down. Kanto has 4 seconds left, and Shepard will do it with the pistol. The sidearm is good enough. Empire, they'll lose each site.
Slow down a plant. The second Toxic Bait comes out towards the window once again. Slowing down any entry from the balcony, so Goga's still got one more in the back pocket. Kanto's locking down the garage with ease. He'll rip through Rask. Another one dives in, and another one to meet his maker. Shockwave on the rappel gets 1, gets 2 on the bait, but with 5 seconds left, he has to charge in through the breach. Kanto and Goga hold it here. Fabian on opposite sides from one another. Fabian gets downed, but the time will expire. 4 is down to the wire on that one, and the frag fest nearly leans in the way of the Russians, but G2
Shepard goes for a rush, eats a lot of damage, but doesn't lose the fight just yet. Pengu alive, but he only gets 1. Can he get the second? He's so close, he runs back. The diffuser's low on time. Karzeka's gotta go, but Pengu! An insane clutch! The plant and the perfect post-plant positioning, and G2 win another round. The half ends 3-3.
Actually going to be Fonkers playing over inside of offices at Silhouette, just a little bit off, but Farrell actually does fall, and that's going to be a quick 2-piece of limb balls on half wall, and they have all the map pressure in the world. Air jabs down. Empire looking to take the lead once again after finding the very first round, but then it quickly got whisked away from Team Secret. A quick knockdown, those air jabs so powerful. Meekby, a quick death, and Fonkers will fall. Team Empire with a flawless round.
Well, Dan couldn't get it done on round number 1, but Joystick certainly